So, do you have any
What
question
do
to
you
ask
want?
me, or I will start asking?
I do have a question, but I don't know whether you like that question or not. That's something personal. Can I ask you?
But I think we should have some topic also, like in which we will discuss. Do you have any topic, or I
Okay.
will create some topic for discussing?
You can give me any topic because I do not have topic at this moment. If you have anything in your mind, we can discuss.
Yes, yes, I have some topic you can consider. So we can discuss about the independence. Can we discuss?
Oh, yeah, sure. Why not? It's a great topic, I would feel.
Yes, yes. So my first question is that why are we celebrating the Independence Day? Please tell me.
Okay, so we are celebrating Independence Day because we thought we'd get freedom, but personally, what I feel is that women in India is like still not free. We can't do anything freely. There are a lot of things happening, and there's a recent case. You might have heard about it that which happened in Calcutta hospital. So what I feel is that even after getting freedom, women are not safe in India, and government has should do some proper steps, take appropriate steps so that we can at least make sure the safety of women. What is your opinion?
Yes, 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 you are right. But I think in some fields we got freedom, you can say, like in education, science, technology space. But in some like terrorism, that is poverty, you can say, inequality, and which is a lot of thing like smoking also. Some people are doing smoking, you can say. I think you are yes. In my society, a lot of people and people are putting restriction of it. All some people are not understanding, you can say. All some people are doing this kinds of work. They are smoking, but many time in my society people put restriction on all the people that you all should not drink wine, like this also they are doing, you can say. And terrorism also, you can say. Yes, many problem. Yes.
That's true. So, what do you say, like that smoking and that drinking, it should be banned, or like, is it okay if everyone is having them? It's a part of
No,
culture or life now.
us. It is not good for us, you can say. Even in my society, not only in my society, I think in also in other society, educated person are also smoking, you can say. I think they should not, they think that I'm educated person. Why should I smoke? You can say I shouldn't smoke because I should break the habit of smoking, this all thing, you can say. And bad work like cigarette, you can say. Yes, that's fine. That's why we don't have to do this kinds of smoking, you can say, like they are consuming bad types of thing. So I think it is not good for our life. Yes. Otherwise, it will ruin our life.
That's true.
Yes, yes. Many things are
Mhm.
here which is going to ruin our life. Even in students' time, you can say in school time, like suppose you are studying in the school, and some students, being students, you can say they are also smoking. So that's why I think they should break the habit of smoking. You can say they should, they should not do this kinds of work. And many times the principal, put restriction, and he's not giving them permission to do this kinds of work also. Or same, my school is in forest area. Yes, my school is in forest area, but I think Asmini school can be in your area. You are living in city area, right?
Right. I'm living in city. Yeah.
No, there, I think mostly forests are not there, but in my area, you will see mostly forest. In my area also, where my school is also, there's also the forest, you can say, where easily students can go in break time, you can say, and they can drink, like they can drink wine, you can that all. They can do anytime. They can't be seen
Yeah.
easily, so they can do that kinds of work. That's why, many times they were forbidden to do this kinds of work. Also, they are not stopping to do this kinds of work. Even they're not, break the habit of smoking. That's why. Also, many times,
Okay.
like whenever, also in speech, I gave this thing there so that they can. Today, like whenever I was giving a speech for the independence in stage, you can see in the stage in the school today. You can say I said one thing: smoking. Smoking about smoking also. They heard and they liked. All the teachers liked that you selected the word smoking also. You selected along with like a terrorism, poverty, that inequality, like in apply, we are not getting any job also, mostly like we are not being given right easily. That problem also we are
Okay.
facing. Yes, yes.
Mm. Whatever
Unemployment,
you
you.
said, that is absolutely right. But before we discussing or moving ahead with the topic, I would like to know one more thing. Why do you speak so fast? Why are you in so hurry? I'm not going anywhere. We can talk. Why don't you speak little slower? You are, like faster than me even. I feel that I am the person who is speaking really fast. But when I'm listening to you, I feel that you are really fast. So what is the reason?
Actually, sometime in case of need I speak slowly, but sometime in suddenly, whenever I'm becoming so curious, that time suddenly I start speaking fastly, you can say. But I think mostly video conversation video, you will check my video. I spoke slowly, you can say. But sometimes what is happening with me that suddenly with some people, like whenever I meet with a stranger, mostly you can say that time I speak, but slowly you can say that time because that time like
Okay.
English are not coming to my mind, so slowly by thinking English is coming to my mind, so I want to speak slowly. But sometimes, like English is getting fast. But I think we should not speak faster because also while giving a speech. Today, when I gave a speech in the school on the independence, you can say I spoke slowly. And before when I was not, I was when I was gearing up to, like I was reading myself. You can say that time, sister was also not liking my speech. Yes, he was not liking my speech, and again he was calling me in his staff room, you can say, Jadu, please, speak again and again he was asking me without looking. He was looking paper, and he was whatever Jadu is going to speak, and I was missing up, you can say, missing up. Do you understand? My words I was mixing, whatever was written in that paper, that all I was not speaking, but what I was knowing about the independence, that I was speaking. But according to sister, you can say, she thinks that Jadu should speak whatever was written in paper, whatever I have, whatever I'm going to look, Jadu should speak according to this all, but I was missing up, you can say. So she was not liking. But one day, like before the day of independence, on 14 August, you can say, again he called me. At that time, like I could speak good English. I could English, I could speak everything what was written in paper, you can say, but not fluent. But today, I could speak because what did I do? You can say completely by going to the forest. By going to the forest, I practiced there. How did I practice? As we are standing in the stage like this, I did in the forest area. You can say like this. I should stand in the school in the stage like this. I did. That's why I could do this. And how are we are acting? Do you know like that? I also acted many time in the forest also. That's why I could learn everything what I have to do in the stage. Body language, you can say. That's why all students kept looking me at that day. I was looking here and there while, and one girl, I think, I don't want to tell their name, you can say, but it happens with every person, beginner person. Suppose you are new to speak on any topic in the stage, so you will look down. You like you will by looking down you will speak. So people will not like your speech. They think that what happened to her. She is fearing. She is fearing. She has hesitation. That's why she is looking down and she is speaking. But I was looking here and there, like I was asking question about the independence. Also, you can say, like it is funny way speech, like give speech, you can say. If you will ask them like audience, audience should be asked by you question about independence
Okay.
in starting, right?
I
Also,
have
Sairi,
another question.
yes.
I have another question. Please let me speak also. I understand. One more thing. It's very important. You speak fluently. I have read few comments on your videos that you are doing well and all are appreciating you, right? Now, what do you feel that do you in which area do you need improvement? What is your opinion about your speaking? Like from in which area you are lacking and you need improvement? Do you know that?
Yes, I know very well, like pronunciation, right?
Great, great
And
observation. And
talking and full stop, you can say, that is very good, you can say, like where you have to keep pause while speaking, that is good. And body language also good, you can say. I think yes, body language very important while speaking. People can get attracted towards you if you will use body language while giving any speech on the stage also. People will listen to you carefully, that he wants to tell any important thing. That's why he's using body language. And one thing, some people faces, you can some some people are facing this problem, when they are going on the top of a stage, stage, you can say, they think that if I'm speaking, so they are not using their body language, and they stand only in one place, you can say. But I think,
that's true.
but for some people some people, for some people it's not, they are not comfortable. Yes, I'm also not comfortable for that. But I think in which mic, like which mic I was holding that day, actually one tar, wire, you can say, was connected with that, so I was
Okay.
unable to move there, you can say. I couldn't use my body language because it's very short wire also. That's why I couldn't move. So I decided, what types of microphone they gave me, but they were to give another one, like which has no any type of wire, so that I can move and I can use my body language. So I
Yeah,
was
that's
not
a
given
question.
that, but I was to be good. but anytime, I think mostly I'm giving chance, I'm getting chance also, yes. And institute also, I was invited there also. On the stage I gave speech, you can say that time, actually I was given such microphone, you can say, which was connected, I think, through Bluetooth, like that, you can say. But it was good, hearing things moving and using body language. And actually I had to
Yes.
go up 2 kilometers from my home to give motivation to students. So that was also good thing. And suppose you will go anywhere, like up to 500 kilometers, you will go up to 2 3 kilometers, like 200 300 kilometers, if you will go to do any great work. So there, if you will get hesitation, so what value will you get there? You have to go up to a lot of kilometers, you can say, and there you will not be able to speak English language. So people will make, like, fun of you, that you came up to, you came from, like, up to, like, you came up to 200 kilometers. Suppose your home is in Delhi, and you came Patna there for speaking, and you will not be able to speak in front of the people. So people will make fun of you, that she didn't speak, she couldn't speak English language, she, came from Patna here for giving a speech,
Mhm.
for doing anything, for giving motivation. So like this it happens. That's why, that time, by, like, making, I am geared up, yes, geared up, you can say. And I made myself ready for that. First of all, I made myself, also the principal by whom I was motivated, he said me, Jadu, I want to take you there. So first of all, you should be ready completely. Otherwise, you will not be able to speak English language. That little bit you should prepare for that. So some sent also, I did, because that was in month of March, you can say. And you can see in month of March, my English was not like this as I'm speaking with you. I was not like this fluent in English. That's why I was facing this kinds of problem at that day. But nowadays I'm talking with people on Skype. I was given idea about it, so I'm talking with people. So I improved a little bit, and continuously I'm doing on it. And that's why I'm able to improve my English language. Yes, confident also. Yes,
That's
yes,
great. Now, my question is, if you know that you are lacking on pronunciation part, you know that your pronunciation is not up to the mark. You're making mistakes in pronouncing few words. So, what are you doing to rectifying them? Because now you are at level, you can speak English, you are fluent, that's fine. But now you have enough time. I think you're a student, right? So you have enough time. So, what are the things you are doing to improve your pronunciation part?
yes. For improving pronunciation, you can say, like, I'm recording myself. It is good way to, improve pronunciation of speaking English language through mobile. You can say, suppose you have anything like a option, like a recording, like a technical thing, like technology thing you have bought. So that is good. But if you have mobile also, you can improve your pronunciation. So how can we do that? By opening mobile camera, then we should talk, like, in which of, in whatever topic we are going to talk, in the topic we should talk first of all. Then that video we have to record. Yes, we have to record that video again. In ending of, giving, like, practicing, you can say, then we have to listen our speech, and, practicing back, that how did I speak. So if I spoke wrong and where I made a mistake, we have to check that. Suppose, come, come means Jana. Suppose you will say com. Some people from Odisha, especially from Odisha, they are saying com. I heard many people, ask me people, talk with me from Odisha. You can say they were using com. I com like
Yes.
this. I think like this we can search again on YouTube. It's this right pronunciation of come, or what I have to say. Then you will come to know on YouTube. Also on Google you can search this, and you can come to know, like, how do you have to pronounce this word like this. I'm doing on YouTube. Like, first of all, I record myself, and I will, check over my spoken English language on topic, you can say, in whichever topic I will speak, that topic, did I speak good or not, where I made a mistake, which, like, and also sentence, you can say, where I used, can, and after that, after can, what did I use, and, after he, if I use, use, he use, like this I will speak. So, like, there I have to add s also, right? Es. Yes, use
That
es.
that comes the
Yes,
grammar part. I'm just talking about the pronunciation. What I feel is that for pronunciation, you should start using shadowing technique. Whenever you are listening to anybody, just try to repeat after them in the same manner they have pronouncing those words. That is the best way to improve your pronunciation. If you are perfect, you should also try to upgrade yourself so that you can reach one level ahead. Every person is a learner here. Even the person who's a tutor, they also call themselves learner, because every day we are learning a new thing, right? So if you're already good, you should work on your pronunciation, and you should be, master this. That's what my point is. So you
yes,
should
yes.
work for that. Second thing, I would like to know in which class you're studying.
I study in 9 class. Yes.
Okay, so your exams are over
No, my exam will be in September, October around, you can say. But one exam is over. One exam, I think,
last
happens
term.
in, yes, month of, June, you can consider. Yes.
So what is your favorite subject?
Yes. My favorite subject are all, but I like English the most. Also, science, you can
That's
say. English,
good. English and
math, little,
science. So,
but I'm getting good mark. I'm getting good mark also in math subject, you can say. But mostly I like English and science, you can say, mostly. Yes.
okay. So like your school is English medium school or Hindi medium school?
School is Hindi medium, and if I'll talk about speaking environment in my school, speaking environment is only native language. Students are speaking their own native language also in the school.
What is
You can
native
say.
language? What is your native language?
Suppose one, I'm Santali. Yes, my native language is Santali. So I study in school. Also, other native language people also studying. So suppose my native language is Santali. So as many people are from my society, they will speak Santali language. They will not using Hindi also. But what? Why are they not speaking Hindi? I'm not understanding. But many times, they were forbidden to speak their native language. They were said that this is Hindi medium school. You all should speak Hindi. Otherwise, English. The principal said many times this thing, but they are not thinking. So what can you say about them? Like they are using only native language, but I'm not also getting, I'm not also liking their language. They should use Hindi or English. It is good, like so that we can speak Hindi or English. Some like it can come in, like it will work out in our life also. Suppose anywhere we will go city area. My school is in village area, so here if we will study here and we will become an IS officer. And suppose we are, if all the same, if we will speak only in native language, so suppose any great person will come and celebrity will come us, you can say come to us. So if we will use Hindi language, so how will we be able to speak with him, communicate with him? That's why we need to also speak in Hindi. Otherwise, we should use English. English is good language, I think, communication skills. Yes,
English
yes.
is important. I can understand it's globally accepted, but but obviously if they are from other background, if their mother tongue is, for example, Odia or any other language, obviously they're going to speak in the same language. Hindi might be your mother tongue, that's why you're feeling comfortable. You know Hindi, right? You know Hindi
I
and
know.
English.
Actually, I'm surrounded with Hindi speaking person. Yes, I'm surrounded with them.
Ah,
So I
that's
know
why.
whether I study, whether I speak or not in school. But in my area, in my village, some people are speaking Hindi, so I can speak. But in English language, there's no one to speak Hindi. English language,
Yeah.
you can say. So we need to learn this language. Which language is not spoken in our area? That language, until
Mhm.
when we will not speak, we can't learn that language. Suppose English. English is not spoken in village area, but in city area, some people are knowing, you can say, but they are not using all the same. So that's why,
So are
but
you
in
the
yes,
are you
yes,
the only person who speaks English in your village?
yes, I'm
Is it
one
like
person,
that?
one person who speaks English. But a lot of people can be, but they don't know English properly. Basic sentence, you can say, like
Mhm.
their you can say, like they are finding difficulty to pronounce any words. So like this problem they are having in village area.
So how
I'm
did
coming.
you learn English? How did you learn?
Actually, I learned this language by, first of all, I got motivation when I was in 7th class, you can say. Then I started learning this language from mobile. Yes, by whom I was motivated. I told his name, Father Julian. I told him that I was taken there in one studio. So he told me that one day he had entered in my class in 7th class, you can say, when I was in before 2 years. So he had taught us tenses. So he taught one thing. He told one thing, that if you all learn tense, then you all can speak English language. So I came to know, one thing, that I can speak English language. If he told me about where to enhance my English language and learning English language, that I should learn tense, then I can speak. So when I came my home, and he also told about social media. That English is, English is such language which you can learn also from social media. So I came my home, search about tensors on YouTube, and already one video was made, you can say, in English Connection YouTube channel. That video I watched. But in the beginning time, I was not understanding about tenses. So I think it took 1 month around to understand completely. Then when I understood, so then I came to know, that again I searched, can I speak English language by learning only tense? No, you can't speak English language. You can't even make any sentence. You need to learn words with Hindi meaning,
Okay.
vocabulary. Then I came to know about
Okay.
this. I search again like this. Actually, I was unable to understand Hindi also, and Hindi I was understanding, you can say, but I was unable to speak English language even by learning tense. So then I search in Hindi language. English बोलने सीखने के लिए क्या जरूरी है? So I was told about preposition conjunction like this, you can say. So then gradually that also I learned, you can say, and started making sentence and started going to the forest for practicing. But before going to the forest at home, I was also speaking, but people were making fun of me. Also with my fathers, I was speaking. Also my family, I was speaking, and they were unable to understand. Also, they are not understanding Hindi also properly, you can say. All same, I was speaking English language. Another my neighbor, they were saying that Jadu, why are you speaking English language with them? Your family are not understanding. Your father is not understanding your English. Why are you speaking? Why are you saying in English for asking for food, water, everything, for going anywhere? Don't say this thing. Please speak Hindi. Otherwise, Santali, which they understand. Like this, they were saying. So like a lot of people are making fun of me. So then I decided I should go to the forest, you can say. So I started going to the forest up to 2 3 months around. I practice in the forest. Then I got one idea in English Connection YouTube channel. Mirror technique. I started using mirror technique gradually. Then after that I started using mobile camera, and currently I'm using Skype application face to face with whom I can talk. Like that person I'm getting, like really I can talk with people. But before, I think 4 5 months around, I was not talking with any people. Even I was not getting person. But when I started getting, if you will ask me when did you start getting person, yes, one day, I think before 5 months, in the month of I think February around, you can say, one person from Odisha, he called me, Jadu, you should make conversation video. He told me like this, and he was also knowing English language. So he said me. So I told him, can we make one conversation video? So he said me, yes, we can make conversation video. So I said him, no, we will make conversation video in WhatsApp application. He said me, no, WhatsApp is not good for conversation video. You should download Skype application. He gave me idea about this, so I started using and getting person since then, you can say, and continuously now I'm getting person like this. It's my journey, you can say, of getting person on Skype like this. You understood? Right?
Hmm.
Yes.
That's amazing. No, your journey is amazing. You put some hard work, and that's how you learn English. And that is the only way of learning English. You have to put some amount of work. You have to work really consistently. Then only you will be able to learn. So you put your hard work and you get that. So yeah, that's a great thing. You learn English. And what is your motive? What do you want to do in your life?
I want to become teacher also. Teacher, you can say, like in my village, coach,
Oh, that's
teacher
a
English.
nice idea.
Yes, a trainer, like a trainer, you can say, like I want to teach some students of my village, and very well in Jharkhand. Jharkhand is wicked at educated. You can say education. You can say they're like most of the people of Jharkhand. They are wicked in education mostly. Like in Odisha, Bihar, you can say. But in Delhi, Mumbai, they are good. You can say. That's why in my area also most of the people are educated. But one person, I think one part of my village that is called Manjitula. My village name is Talatula and other is Majidullah, but name of village, five, there are five village, but same, they are coming only in one name, you can say Aprol, but name like people named that different, like one is Talatula, other is Majidullah, Pipatula, Julhagutu, like this five parts of my village. So in one part which is called Majidullah, you can say one person became pilot. I think he got lucky, you can, like that's why he could become pilot, you can say. Now he is living in America. You can see that's why my village went viral also in my area. Due to him, a lot of people came to know that Jadu's village is viral. Also, towards like I, through me also, yes, because I mentioned many times my name, village name also on video. I think you watch my conversation video, Aprol, like this. So due to that, also people are knowing my name, and also from him who became pilots in my village. From such village where only poor people are living, he became pilot. You can sing. Great person he became. He's living America, and he bought like five cars around, you can say, luxury cars, you can say, yes. And he
Okay.
is helping other to like study also in the school. He like he is admission, giving admission other also, like suppose you are unable to study in school, so he's helping other. He's very good person who became pilot, you can say. He is very good person also. Many people were like became educated due to him. He gave money for them for studying in school, because they are unable to pay money for the school, you can say. That's why, like this.
Okay, okay, okay. One thing I must say that you should literally reduce your rate of speech. It's very high, especially if you want to become a tutor or trainer. Trainers have to speak in a manner, in such a manner that should be understood by the student. So if you want to become a trainer, it's my advice, I would say, because I'm elder than you, I can advise you. You should work on your rate of speech, otherwise you're going great. Pronunciation and rate of speech, two things you need to control. Otherwise, I feel that you are a great speaker, and you can be, because you have a good knowledge, you're experiencing, you're living life in a forest area, so you must be going through the many ups and downs in your life also. So yeah, that is what I want to say. Do you have any question for me?
I think video is getting long, and I think the sun is, like it is getting, it is getting sunny also. Yes, it is getting sunny also. So
I
I,
am going to divide this video in two parts. One part you are going to upload, second half I am going to upload. Okay.
so can you tell me what is your channel name? I watch your many video YouTube session, but I don't know your channel name.
Advocate Karishma Chauhan, this is my channel name. You can just go and watch it. I know you haven't watched any of my video till now.
Yes,
What I feel.
on your channel I didn't watch, but in other channel I watch. You can say like they took session with you, and some people were saying that you are viral on YouTube also. You are famous like this. They were saying.
I don't know why people thought that I'm famous, but I personally feel it's not like that. I have very less number of subscribers. That's why I want to also ask you that why you want to have a conversation me for a long time, even though you have a good number of subscribers. I do not have that one. I have a very limited numbers. So like, why do you want to have a conversation with me? Just because though you heard that Karishma ma'am is famous, that is the only reason, or is there any other reason?
No, it is not like that. Like that's why we are conversation. Like we are improving our English and having conversation. You can say so that we can communicate people and we can know about them. Like about suppose we will talk about American people, so we can know about them, about their famous place, which is called famous place in their area. About them, like communication skills, very good. Like you can keep knowledge about the world. Suppose what is in Nepal, what is in Mumbai, what is in Delhi. Suppose you are talking with any Mumbai person who is from Mumbai, so he can tell about his famous place. Suppose in school someday some teacher will ask you what is famous in Mumbai, so you can tell easily because you talk with one person who is from Mumbai. You can tell because he had told you in conversation. Like this, you can keep knowledge. That's why through conversation, English language is very good language. You can say for no, improving knowledge also about other country, right?
Okay,
Yes.
so now I think we should wrap up this call, and without